Welcome to Coffee with Joy. I'm your favorite host, Joy. So excited to have you all in the building. Today, I'll be talking with my guest, Empress, as we talk about Curve Fest Miami. She's going to talk about all about Curve Fest Miami, how it started, what is the ideal point behind Curve Fest, and how the community is being built. So we will bring my guest, Empress, on. Hey, Empress, how are you? Make sure she's in the building. Yes. Uh-oh, we can't. It's the audio.
What
Make sure our
happened?
audio. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Empress.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, so excited to have you. So before we get right in, can you tell the people a little bit about you, and then we're gonna jump right in.
My name is Empress. I'm the founder of Curve Fest Miami. Um, I am a mother, and I just always had a vision for and a passion for plus size women, making them feel comfortable in their skin. It's something that I've been doing since 2007, and I decided to create an event called Curve Fest, and that's the extent of who I am right now.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So before we begin, how did we come up with the name Curve Fest Miami? Why Curve Fest Miami?
That's a good question. Curve Fest, I think it just, curves, because I wanted to encompass the whole of the plus size community. I didn't want to exclude
Mhm.
anyone. There's smaller plus size women than there are larger plus size women, and we all have curves. So I chose the curve to start it. And then Fest, because my goal is to eventually have this be like a festival atmosphere for plus size performers and brands alike. And so that's where the fest comes from. And then Miami, because we're based in Miami. Born and raised in Miami. I'm a Miami girl. So that's where I got the name from.
Yes, Curve Fest Miami. Yes, of course. Who doesn't do it better? Miami does, right? Everybody always looks to come to this southern city. Of course, I would say the best state, but I know people want to argue with me on that, but it's okay. Let's get up for a debate. Of course, we're going to say South Florida. We're going to say South Florida is the best state
Right, right.
in the
Well,
on the continent.
yeah,
Yes, South Florida.
because
We
Miami
can't
is
count
not
for the
Florida.
others. Correct. We're going to
Miami is
say
not
South
Florida.
Florida. Right. Anything out of South Florida, I would just say Fort Lauderdale, Miami, because we can't even count West Palm due to our situation. But we'll leave that. We'll leave that alone.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah, so Curve
questionable.
Fest. So right. So part of being Curve Fest Miami is it is your due diligence to build a community, right? And in doing so, as everyone is flocking to Miami, what do you hope to gain as you start to build your community?
So really, the one thing that I think drives me with this event is just to influence and inspire. So anytime that I get a message that says, "Hey, I love what you're doing. Hey, your page helps me to feel better about myself. Hey, I really didn't really like my size, and your page motivates me to embrace who I am." I mean, that is really honestly, and it may sound very simple, but that is the goal, to affect whoever that I come in contact with. Um, but essentially for Curve Fest, like I said, I would like to see it as a festival along the lines of what like Rolling Loud does, where they are a traveling festival. That's my goal.
Mhm. Okay. And so we see that, when we think of Curve Fest, right? Fest, we know it's a party, it's an excitement. Can you break down what would be the intricate part of Curve Fest Miami? What would people look forward to seeing when they do come, since we'll be catering to so many people?
I think the bottom line here with Curve Fest and the difference between Curve Fest and any other plus size event that you may go to is the Caribbean and Carnival theme. Um, I don't know if you've ever been to Carnival. I did see you in a Carnival costume.
Yes.
So Carnival is very liberating, and
Hmm.
the feeling that I get when I go to Carnival is very freeing. And I just want to impart that gift to plus size women. So that's really what you should expect. It's just a very free, inclusive, liberating environment where you can be free to walk around in barely nothing, and you're in a
Yeah.
comfortable, safe space.
Yes. And so just to give a little background, in promotion, if people was wondering, in 21, I was in Miss Caribbean. I was in a Caribbean
Hmm.
pageant. And of course, many people do not know what they probably going to know now. I am half Jamaican. So my family are from St. Andrews, Jamaica, and my twin and I we're first to be born in America. So that's the reason why you see that I'm repping Jamaica. So it's not to say, oh,
Okay.
I chose this country. So nothing new that's under the sun. My family is from the islands. So I totally understand the carnival scene, how everything is taking place. So it's so exciting. It was very important that, Coffee with Joy take part of, be a partner with Curve Fest Miami because it is near and dear to my heart. Because, of course, my family's from Jamaica. So, just to bring out the carnival piece. And like you stated, just to be free and be who you are and just to celebrate, not only just our size, but like-minded individual, right? To really be innovative and
Correct.
bring something new to this city, right? That city that is widely
Correct.
known. Of course, like I know, Empress, everybody's here at least born from somebody from the island, right? Or you're gonna
Right.
like
And
somebody from
that's
the
what I was
island.
going to say is that,
Uh-huh.
you and I have that in common, that I
Hmm.
am of Bahamian descent. Like I'm
Yes.
not born there. But my roots are there.
Hmm.
So, and because of that, obviously my life has been influenced by the islands over the years. My upbringing is kind of like, Caribbean. So, that's something that people don't know about you, especially when you grow up in America. Especially in the time that I grew up, people were kind of trying to hide the fact that they were from the islands and that type of thing. So it's more embraced now. But
Yeah.
yeah, my family background is Bahamian, and um, Bahamas does the Boxing Day parade, and they're famous for the Junkanoo band,
Yes.
and the Junkanoo band will be at Kerfest.
Yes, yes. So keep in mind, people, if you are in South Florida, we implore you to come down to Curve Fest Miami that will be taking place this weekend. It is open to everyone. Please make sure that you go to Curve Fest Miami website and purchase your ticket for very inexpensive cost. It's just a good time to be around individuals. So after these messages, we're going to talk. We're going to continue to talk to Empress about the ups and downs. We know that sometimes, as much as you trying to build positive amongst people, there's many people that like to throw their insults in. So we're going to know what has been, as an entrepreneur, what has been her trials and tribulation as she continued to start this movement and continue to be a driven force within the plus size community. After these messages, we will continue with Empress.
Our mission focuses on showcasing local and global talent of all ages on and off the field. We will strive to inspire, educate, and bridge the divides through our media collaboration. Our goal is to give student athletes and coaches the platform to let their talents be seen and a platform for the community to let their voices be heard. This is the Union Media Group.
Welcome back to Coffee with Joy. So excited to see you all. If you're just tuning in, we're talking to my guest Empress, who's the CEO and founder of Curve Fest Miami. So please make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow Coffee with Joy to stay up tuned of all the information that is being brought to you. And keep in mind, if you'd like to purchase a ticket for Curve Fest Miami, please make sure that you go to Curve Fest Miami website to purchase your ticket. So Empress, thank you again. Now, as an entrepreneur, we know it's not easy, right? We know it's not easy. So, what has been your
As you
ups
can
and
see
downs?
on my face, I'm having a day. So
Oh no,
I'm
do
having a
tell.
day. Hmm.
Well, I'm glad you're
Yeah,
here. I'm glad you're here. So, what has been like your
thank you.
ups and downs now that we're getting closer to the event? But what has been like your ups and downs in preparing for Curve Fest Miami?
For me, I think it's been more so having the will to keep going, because when you're doing an event, you're going to encounter a lot of challenges, and some of
Hmm.
them can be so much so that just you feel defeated and you kind of just want to stop. And I have stopped before. Um, and postponed it, and because it didn't feel right. And I tend to follow my gut on those things. So the ups and downs would just be keep to motivate yourself to keep going, and to keep moving past the obstacles, and don't let anything stop you. And that's literally the difference between now and maybe past the past few years, is that I'm very committed and very intent on seeing this vision through to the completion this time.
Awesome.
So
Now, not
yeah.
to not to dig too deep, or we know that many women probably feeling, they may feel some type of way, but I know they reach out to you and they all, they pour in great things. So, what has been like the positive that's coming from even male or female that that look forward to come to Curve Fest Miami?
I've been at events, and I've even had men say, I love what you do. I love what you do for the big girls. I love the way how you carry yourself, and I love the example you set for them. And then on the women's side of thing, I get a lot of messages about just
Hmm.
helping them get through their days, because I post a lot of motivational or funny, um, braggadocious, plus
Yeah.
size memes. And I think though that is one way of just kind of like giving a boost of confidence, to start your day. And I believe people can take that into their everyday lives. And, although it may seem small, but I believe that it helps a lot. So I do get messages about just, oh, I love your page. Oh, I love the messages that you send out. You make me feel better about myself. You make me feel confident. Your pages help me a lot, that kind of stuff. So, um, and that is what really truly keeps me going.
Wow, that's awesome. Because for one, I know, and the reason why I said it because, when someone is doing something for the plus size community, it's always great to hear messages from individuals who are down and out, or who don't feel like they're representative, right? Or they don't feel like their type is being presented. Like you stated, you want it curved to stand for every body type. You want it for individuals who
Hmm.
may feel like, hey, I may be a size 10, but I still feel curvy, or someone who's size 24.
Hmm.
Because again, we
Hmm.
don't know. Society tried to put a standard or a silhouette to what plus size looks like, and we know
Hmm.
that's not it, because there's so many different body types. So we can't say, okay, this is plus size versus this plus size, or this is what 300 pounds look like versus what 300 pounds look like. So we know there's different body types. So when women come out and when they come into Curve Fest Miami, what type of outfit do you hoping that they will come out and wear, or what do they look forward to, even though it's stated on your site? But some people rather hear it than they want to read it. What should they be prepared to wear, or just be comfortable in their skin as they're coming to take part at Curve Fest Miami?
To be honest, I really want women to fit into the carnival theme and go for it.
Mhm.
Try to wear something that you wouldn't typically wear. But I
Right.
do also want them to be comfortable in their, whatever they wear, because at the end of the day, that's important. But I just kind of want them to step out of their shell and do something different, a little more flamboyant than you usually would. Sometimes we like to hide. So, this is your time to step out, put on the sequins, the feathers, and really just go for it. Like, take a
Mhm.
chance. I guarantee you're gonna feel really at home once you see everybody there has the same stuff on, and it's gonna be an experience that you never had before.
Now, someone's saying, Empress, I don't even know where to look for these outfits. Where do I begin? How to start? So, who have you partnered with? Who have you showcased? Or where can someone, we know is with the 72 hours now, but where can they find at least something to match the theme? Or do you have anywhere that
So
they
for
can direct
me,
them
there's it's well, I Roots of Fatima, which we both know, Roots of Fatima. She's
to?
someone who
Fatima?
right
Yeah.
now, out of all the designers, um, that you probably could reach out to right now to get a costume.
Mm-hmm.
And then outside of that, I do have designers tagged in our highlights that you can reach out to. Sometimes designers have pieces from old carnivals that they haven't used and that they still have that they can repurpose. So if you were
Mm-hmm.
to reach out to any of the designers in our highlights, you may get lucky. And then the other thing you could do is a lot of people are doing DIYs. YouTube,
Right.
I mean, I call it YouTube University, but YouTube has like from start to finish how to make your backpack with the feathers, how to bedazzle a bra, how to
Mhm.
everything is on YouTube. And then if you're not able to do that, I mean, a cute little two-piece bathing suit, and you just dress it up a little bit, accessorize it and come on out. Or you could do a cute little skirt set, the tennis skirt sets at Target. I really like those. um
Mm-hmm.
and or you could just do, my daughter, she still hasn't gotten anything to wear, but she's wearing some cowboy boots and I believe some shorts and a cute top. So it doesn't necessarily have to be carnival themed. It could be just festival gear, something that you would wear to a festival. Or even if you want to wear a sundress, just wear your sundress, but make it colorful.
Right.
That's it.
And see, I only ask that because we want to make sure there's no excuses, right? We want you to come be free
Yeah.
and really partake in the Carnival Fest to know that you are being part of like-minded individuals. So there's no rhyme or reason why you cannot say, "Hey, I don't have anything to wear." You heard it for yourself. The
Hmm.
founder have explained that you can wear a sundress, you can wear a two-piece, you could come out and be free as you choose to. Now, would there be like any contests or anything that look forward to individuals like, okay, if I'm putting all this effort into it, even though it shouldn't be, don't get me wrong, right? But we try to sell the experience because when you sell that experience, more people will want to come back, no matter the cost of the ticket, no matter what it is. It's the experience. So what is there anything, and not to share too much, right? But is there anything that you would like to share? You don't have to, anything that you like to share that people may want to look forward to even more, because we already know it's going to be a great time.
I will say this. I'm not wearing the typical carnival costume this year. I did the first year. This year I'm not. So you'll be in good company. I am wearing something a little flashy, but it's not like the typical carnival costume. So um fear not. You don't have to have a
Right.
costume. Everyone is not going to have on a costume. The real goal is to make sure that we have as many plus size bodies in one space to make an impact in Miami for the promoters that um, participate in fat shaming in the club industry. Like that's literally
Mhm.
what Curve Fest was started. That the reason why I started it was because women, who come to visit Miami are made to stand outside of clubs and or made or turned away because they're
Mhm.
plus size. So I just wanted to create a space for plus size women, and it just happens to be carnival themed. Now, what they
Right.
can expect, I'm not doing a costume contest or anything like that this time around, but that's a great idea. So I will definitely hold on to that for the
Right.
next time. But if we have enough men there and
Mhm.
enough willing women, I want to do a speed dating thing. And I think that that will be very, first of all, everybody's looking for a boo. So I think that'll be very fun and funny just to see
Right.
people kind of in their carnival costumes do speed dating. Like, so that's just one of the things to look forward to. And then In the VIP section, we have Thunder Thighs, who gave away 50 thigh high well, they call them socks, thigh high socks.
Hmm.
They gave 50 of those away. So we're giving away 50 thigh high, Thunder Thighs, thigh high socks. And I'm really excited about them because I've been looking at them for many years and I really admire what they do in the community. They feature plus size bodies and they make them for all sizes.
Oh wow, yes, I truly been stalking their page, but of course
You too.
it's hot right now,
You
so I
too.
said, okay, we have to purchase something as we get close because I love the colors. I'm a color person. I love the
Yeah,
colors, so yeah, I love the
it's
colors.
very
So
sexy. I love it.
very extremely sexy. So I'm looking
Hmm.
forward, especially when it comes to the fall, you wear it with your tennis skirt. It's so many ways you could dress it up. So I
Hmm.
truly look forward to, purchasing those thighs,
Well, you
the
about to
the
get
thunder
one because
thighs.
you
They're
coming.
coming to your
You're
thighs.
coming to
Of
Curve Fest, so
course.
you definitely getting you a pair.
You know I am. Yes, yes, yes. So after these messages, we're going to continue to talk to my guest Empress. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, Coffee with Joy. And after this, after towards the end of the show, if you would like to patronize our company, please do look forward to stay to the end. And we're going to come back and talk to my guest Empress as we look forward to some what would the dance look like? What would some of the women be wearing? So after these messages, we're going to continue to talk to my guest Empress. Latest news, today's news, current news, gossip news, you name it. I am your host with Coffee with Joy as I share any up to date news that's taking place around the world. But if you would like to check it out, please make sure you go to my YouTube channel, Coffee with Joy, where I share the latest topic. I am your host with Coffee with Joy with today's topic. Welcome back to Coffee with Joy. So excited to see you all. So we're going to watch a quick clip, just a little synopsis of what Curve Fest Miami will look like.
I never take my cake away again. You can't count my grace. I just did my lane. Me no get the time, but the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want telling me. Good enough, my fantasy. You want to check if my tap is wrong. But it rush my well, it be more.
So there you have just a little synopsis, right, Empress? Now tell me if I'm wrong. What did you think of that little synopsis, little clip that we put together?
Pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. And that's the energy that I'm looking for. I love to dance, so I'm hoping that there are other women that love to dance because I like to dance. I probably dance the whole time. So that's pretty accurate. I love the energy. I love the high energy. I love the high vibes. And that's what I'm looking for. And I just know that this event, like if done properly, which I'm working very hard to do, is going to be very successful, and you're going to leave with feeling good.
Yes, yes. And of course, you're around like-minded individuals. So there's no way that you're going to leave, feeling down. And of course, it's a networking system, right? So even if you're coming alone or you're coming with people, you're going to meet people, right? You're going to meet individuals and then this friendship or this, courtship will start
Community.
somewhere. Correct. It will start building from there and you could take it back to your hometown. So
Hmm.
now as individuals are pouring in, like what type of like any what would be like your DJ or who have you been partnering with, to really making sure that it's a successful event?
So we partner first with National Curves Day, who has a holiday in October called National Curves Day. They
Hmm.
will be a part of the whole weekend of events, but on the actual date of Curve Fest, they're going to be attending as just like our VIP guests. And then we have DJ H2, who is a popular DJ here in Miami, who I've known for many years, who will be DJing. Then we have a female DJ, DJ Shadi Doo-Wop, who also we did a previous plus size event together, and she's a plus size
Hmm.
DJ. So I'm really excited about that. Then we have some performances sprinkled throughout of unsigned artists, aspiring plus size performers, and then we're going to do a moss parade where the Junkanoo band will lead us around in a parade like style, just so that we can show off our costumes and show off our unity and dance and have a great time. And then we also have a fashion show by My Obioma,
Hmm.
who he features African prints and African designs. He's trying to have dancers and models alike to show off his fashion design. So I think it's going to be a pretty good event. I also have a little VIP lounge thing that I'm doing with complimentary food and drinks along with the thigh highs. So you want to be in VIP because my mama is cooking, and
Yes, mom.
and
Yes.
that is the the homegrown touch that I wanted to add to this event. I always have my mom cook for my events.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't need a caterer. I need my mom's food, and I think that that just adds a little taste of home for me.
That's awesome. So I'm so glad that you broke down every piece because we know being an entrepreneur, of course, trying to put together an event and really just keep, the experience going, and we know you're not doing this alone, right? Even if
No,
you may be doing 90%, it's still a percent that you still get that you're lending hand. Now, who's helping you along with your marketing, with, reside in the building as far as we know mom is cooking, like who's your help, like who's your ace coon boom behind, because we
my
know.
ace is Miss Paris.
Yes,
Miss
it's
Paris is my
Paris.
ace. Paris is that girl. Is Flossy So Fly on Instagram. Like I said last night, she has been a great help for me as far as communicating and putting into words my ideas and the things that I want to implement. She is a person who is very organized and she has it
Hmm.
together and she keeps me together because I am the creative. I'm not gonna lie. I could do that work too. I just don't want to. So I'm so
Right.
happy to have Paris. I'm so happy to have Paris because, like I said, she puts into words my ideas, and she executes very well, very
That's
well.
good.
And
That's
then
good.
security wise, we have Unsullied Security. They're going to be manning
Hmm.
the doors and inside, so you will be secure at this event. And there, I think we're going to have like three securities. So, not to say that the people that are coming are dangerous, but I just feel
Right.
secure when I have, you know, security on call, like So, and that's just for everyone to be safe in that environment. And who else? Naomi's Garden is a really beautiful venue. It's outdoor, has a stage area, and it's just, it has a Caribbean flair. It's Haitian cuisine mixed with American. So, come ready to eat because they're gonna have food available and drinks. So yeah, that's the background right now. My team is very small. It's
Right.
essentially just me and Paris. Um,
Hmm.
and we've done this much with just us two. So I'm very
Yes.
proud of that.
And I mean, excellent, excellent, of course. Because again, it's not the quantity, it's not the quantity, it's the quality. Because
Very
two
much.
people can make do the work of 10 people, and really no one would know, right? But you
Hmm.
all are doing a great job of driving the initiative of Curve Fest Miami, and I know it's going to be a successful event. So I'm so excited to be there and really report out some great and exciting things. So I'm so excited. Yes, Curve Fest Miami. So if there is anything or going forward, we know not now, but if you can solicit like two positions that you may need, if anybody were to listen and say, hey, I would like to be part of, this brand, this community, what are two positions that you may want to solicit? Not now, probably in the near future, in the next, what, 6, 7 months, if possible.
For me, I think it would be content creation. I
Mhm,
think I need help with the ideas, putting together
mhm.
concepts. I sporadically things will come to me, and I don't necessarily act on it. So I think that if I had someone to kind of like shoot those ideas off, and make me execute them, I think that would be helpful. And then PR. I think that we need
Mhm.
a very knowledgeable PR person to do the public
Mm.
relations and connect some of the dots that we're not able to connect ourselves as far as sponsorship and media and personalities, and etc.
Correct. And then the reason why I ask is because, of course, I'm a firm believer you need help. As much as yes,
Yeah.
you could do it by yourself, you need help. And the Bible said,
Yes,
"Ask and you
ma'am.
shall receive." So, oh,
Yes, ma'am.
once you open up your mouth, you never know who's listening, who pays back. So, those are the two immediate positions that to really continue to help. Of course, there's more, but as of right now, if we had to solicit two positions, those positions are needed: PR and social media director, someone to help continue to develop Curve Fest Miami, because we know it's going to be very explosive. We know, hey, it's going to be bigger than life. We know it's going to continue to grow, but don't quit. Don't stop. Continue, because you have a great thing going. I promise you, in the next 3, 4 years, you're going to be like, wow, I'm glad I did not
Thank you.
stop,
I
no
really
matter what.
appreciate that. I
Of
really
course,
appreciate
don't
that.
stop.
Today is the
Continue.
anniversary of my grandmother's passing. She passed in
Oh, I'm
2007. And today I've been in my feelings today. I didn't really know why until my aunt posted something about her. So that just happened right before I had to get on here. So I'm in my feelings a little bit, but she was a woman. She was a force. She was a pastor. She was a dynamic speaker. She showed love. She loved every last one of her children, her grandkids, and she was a businesswoman too. So I
mm,
really looked up to her. Watched her start maybe 10 businesses. She had everything, and she always kept trying, and that's where I get that. That I keep going. I never give up. Very resilient. I'll fall and get back, fall and get back. So I just wanted to mention my grandma because she did pass away in 2007, and I miss her so much. And I do.
oh,
I hope I make her proud.
yes. Oh, you are. Believe me. The tenacity in your spirit is definitely going through. And of course, she's shining through you. So I know she's definitely smiling down. So before we end the show, Empress, what is one thing that keeps Empress going? We know as entrepreneurs, some days we want to call it quits, some days we have this fire, we want to run. But what is something that keeps Empress going, knowing that I can't stop and I have to continue to keep going?
Well, the first thing is my children. Like I said, I'm a
Mm.
mother of six.
Okay.
And I have three daughters. Two in college at Texas Southern,
Okay.
one who works at the post office, and my son he's
Yes.
he's finding his way. And then I have a young one who's like a techie, and then I have another one who's finding his way. But everything that I've ever done in my life since I became a mother at a young age has been
Hmm.
to influence and make sure that I gave a great example of what it is to live and persevere. I've been through a lot, and in my life, the one thing that I always wanted them to know was to never give up. So
Mhm.
that's the one thing. And then the other thing that keeps me going is honestly, there's a fire inside of me. There is a will to do all the things that God has put into my mind to do. I kind of have put them off, for certain different reasons. And right now that I'm just on fire and I'm just wanting to accomplish all the things that He spoke to me. And then also doing it in a way that I know that will be pleasing to Him. So that's just pretty honestly, it's a fire. It's just a fire in me, and I won't give up, and I can't give up. And I mean, literally tired, waking up with ideas, and I'm a visionary. I'm somebody that really is very in my head all the time and always coming up with something. So yeah, I don't ever foresee me like stopping. I may slow down a bit, but I'm always gonna come back.
Yes, that's just phenomenal. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The fire in the kids definitely keep going. So, to a black woman to another, don't give up. Keep going. You started something,
Thank you.
something is great, something is definitely brewing in the pot. Of course the enemy gonna try, but I'm telling you, keep going. God has it because your vision no one sees, but only you and God. Continue to keep working, continue to persevere. And I know He's going to assure that He's already given you everything you need to see this vision to come to pass. So I am there with you if you need any help. I am here, of course, but
Thank
I love what you're doing. So excited for this weekend. So, again, if anyone would love to purchase a ticket, please make sure that you go to Curve Fest Miami and you get to find your purchase your ticket there. It is this weekend. We look forward to seeing all sizes, everyone there for an awesome and great time. So please make sure
Yes,
that
ma'am.
if you like to follow, subscribe, make sure you subscribe, follow Coffee with Joy on YouTube, as well as if you like to patronize our company. Here's our Cash App as well as our PayPal. We look forward to seeing you all. Any amount would do. We thank you all for your patronizing our company as well as viewership and subscribing. So as you all know, if it's a weekday or weekend, it is Coffee with Joy. Until then, you all live life blessed, live life on purpose. See you all soon.
We can